Good morning, everyone. This is a overview of the level 4 Vaivora Rod Time Rush for Chronomancer. Here it is. Pretty much stat-wise, it has slightly higher intel, spirit, crit rate, and it also gets all stats plus 32. Both the quick cast skill level boost and the time rush effect remains the same. Time clutch is the added effect which makes the skill slow into a attack skill. It should also be noted that it remains a instacast. Damage scales off of the level of slow, so 1200 skill factor multiplied by the level of slow. In this case, slow's max level is 15, so the highest skill factor you can get is 18,000. That being said, you can get the slow skill gem and make it 19,200, though there really isn't any reason to do so. I'm also going to show you my gear, stats, and build. Feel free to skip ahead if you want to see the effect in action. Alright, so now let's start the effect demonstration. When holding down the skill slow, your character will vibrate and induce a spasm-like state. This is good. This makes you really powerful. Jokes aside, there is just a small red clock effect added below slow, though you can barely see it, which is quite a shame. And like I said before, the time clutch effect changes slow into an attack skill. So you can now do damage, reduce movement speed of enemies, gain movement speed, and silence enemies with slow. Even more so, the cooldown of slow gets reduced by the casting time of skills used. For example, after using slow and casting Hole of Darkness, the cooldown of slow will go down by 1 second as the casting time of Hole of Darkness is 1 second. With quick cast, it will not reduce the cooldown of slow by the reduced casting time. It will reduce by the original cast time of the skill. So with quick cast, Hole of Darkness will have a faster casting time, but the cooldown of slow will still reduce by 1 second. As you guys can see, after using slow and casting cast time skills, the cooldown of slow reduces. So here's me doing the weekly boss poorly. I will assure you that 99% of the time, I am unsure of what I'm doing, so yeah, don't rely on me for mechanics and such. With that in mind, Time Clutch does do a fair amount of damage, and I should have been using it more than how I've used it in the weekly boss. Honestly speaking though, while it is fun to use, it's not necessarily a big boost in DPS or utility. So if you are interested and have the funds to get the level 4 Chrono Vaivora, and are just playing to have fun, go for it. If you're all about meta and you want to be the best player in your field, then don't do it. In my case, I roughly spent more than 1 bill in silver to get it, and I was very unlucky in transmutation, where there were only 4 cases where I got a +2, and the rest were +1. This was out of 40. So I used around 36 Vaivora transmuters on level 4 alone. Not to mention the fee was an additional 7 mil per transmutation. I could have gotten my Caroline and then Luciferi accessories with that, but I'm stupid and I was curious. I regret nothing though, although I am poor again. That being said, enjoy the rest of this video, and if there are any further questions, feel free to comment below and I will answer it to the best of my abilities. Good night.